friends and welcome to my new video. This is a bit of a different setup than you're used to. I'm on the Hamilton train, as you can see by the title of this video. I'm obsessed, I can't stop listening to the soundtrack, and I've always seen these kind of videos and been really interested to do them. There will be Hamilton spoilers in this video probably, although I don't know why you're watching this video if you haven't at least listened to the album or watched the movie. If you haven't done either of those things, go do it really quickly now. Just pause me for 2.5 hours. So I don't want to do too long an intro because I feel like this might be a long-ish video depending on how fast I get through all like 46 Hamilton songs. But I do want to ask you guys a question. Can you guess without cheating which song in Hamilton is the longest and roughly how long is that song? I would like you to leave a little comment down below guessing. I'm not going to say it during this video, I'll say it during my next video, but whoever gets the song right and the closest to the runtime of that song will get a little shout out in my next video and a big pat on the back from everyone in the comments. Pat them on the back if they get it right. Without further ado, let's go. So here we have it guys, tier maker. I think the tiers speak for themselves. We've got God tier. I'm not sure how many songs are going to go in here. There's some songs that I listen to over and over and over again that I love. Those are probably going to be saved for God tier. We've got demigod tier, great, good, and necessary. Necessary means it's just there to kind of drive the plot along. Probably skippable like on the album and stuff like that, but yeah, so necessary is the least. So I'm going to do this in order of the songs on the album, which means first we have Alexander Hamilton. Now, Alexander Hamilton is a tune. So first song in the movie, it's gonna have to go demigod. It has some really great bits in it. It sums up Alexander's life before we get into the story. Or is it just great? This is gonna be very hard guys. I'm gonna put it in great just now. It might go up, but it's gonna stay in great for now. 1776. Next we have Arenbar, Sir. Great song, love this song. You might think this movie, theatre, show is about Hamilton, but the show is really held by Arenbar and the actor who plays Arenbar.
Pardon me, are you Arenbar, sir?
That depends, who's asking?
Leslie Odom Jr. in this is phenomenal. He's probably my #1 favourite in this show. Not the character, because Arenbar's a bit of a twat. But, so Arenbar, I'm going to put Arenbar in great. But again, it might get upgraded. Next is My Shot, and it's going straight to demigod status. Some of the best lines are in this song, I think. This song really shows off what Lin-Manuel Miranda can really do with lyrics and rapping and poetry really. The only thing is I think it's a bit too long. I think it should have been shorter, but the hits in it, I'ma get a scholarship to King's College, do.
I'ma get a scholarship to King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but dad, I'm amazed and astonished.
Like the hits in it are really catchy. So I'm gonna leave it at demigod just now because it's definitely better than Alexander Hamilton and Arenbar. So we're going to leave it there for now. After My Shot, we go into... Here it says, Tomorrow There'll Be More of Us, but it's actually on the album called The Story of Tonight. Whoever did this just didn't do it right. This is a template I'm using, by the way. This isn't my own. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Tomorrow there'll be more of us telling the story of tonight.
So yeah, I'm going to put The Story of Tonight in good because I like it. To me, I feel it's a little bit better than necessary. So next is where they introduce the Schuyler sisters, and this is a good song.
Angelica, Eliza, and Peggy. Angelica, Eliza.
Schuyler Sisters is fab. A fab song. It introduces the kiddos, and the actress that plays Angelica is phenomenal. The girl who plays Eliza is amazing, and the girl who plays Peggy, she plays two characters, so she's not in it very much, but this is a very fun song.
And when I meet Thomas Jefferson, I will compel him to include women in the sequel.
I think I'm going to keep it in demigod status. I love it. It's a very powerful woman's song, so I'm going to keep it up there with My Shot. Then we have Farmer Refuted. Again, it's kind of one of those good necessary songs, but I think it's better than necessary. I think it's quite a fun song. It has some really fun lyrics and kind of back and forth between Hamilton and this guy.
Chaos and bloodshed already haunts us. Honestly, you shouldn't even talk.
So I'm definitely going to put it in good, along with the story of tonight. Next, we have a banger, guys. We have You'll Be Back by the amazing Jonathan Groff.
You'll be back, soon you'll see. You remember you belong to me.
What to say about this song that hasn't already been said? What to say about Jonathan Groff's performance that hasn't already been said? He absolutely nails this performance as King George, and it's got to be demigod tier right now, because one is Jonathan Groff, and two, he's amazing. That's just it. That's end of story, okay? After the absolute banger of You'll Be Back, we have Right Hand Man. Christopher Jackson plays George Washington, and he is absolutely fab as George Washington, and he has a really beautiful singing voice, which you hear a bit later on. Right Hand Man does more kind of rapish.
We are outgunned, outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned. We gotta make an all-out stand. Hey yo, I'm gonna need a right-hand man.
I really like Right Hand Man, but it's definitely not demigod status, and it's better than good, so I think it's gonna have to go in with great. Winter's Ball, I love this song. We're reliable with the ladies.
We're reliable with the ladies.
Is it great status? I think it is great status, even though it's quite a short song and it's kind of like the bridge between Right Hand Man and Helpless. I still really like it. I think I'm gonna have to put it in great. I'm feeling like I kind of want to move Story of Tonight down, because I definitely like it less than Farmer Refuted. So that's the first change that I've made. But back to Winter's Ball, fab song, and it leads into like the best few songs coming. The first act for me is kind of the best act, or it kind of flows better. So Winter's Ball pretty much seamlessly goes into Helpless, which is demigod tier. We are helpless.
Look into your eyes and the skies and
The actress that plays Eliza is amazing, and I think she has a stunning voice in this song and a song later on really show that off, and just the kind of story told through it is really good. But next we have top two song for me. We have Satisfied. This goes straight up to God tier, our first God tier song.
be satisfied.
This song mixes two worlds. We've got stunning singing and fun, fast rapping. This has been a really fun song to learn. It's been a really fun song to sing along to.
The conversation lasted 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. Everything we said in total agreement.
And I just think the story is great of the song, and the staging of the song is stunning. It like rewinds and then goes back to the start of Helpless, but from Angelica's point of view, and it is just chef's kisses. So after one of my favourite songs, we go into the Story of Tonight reprise. I do like the Story of Tonight reprise a little bit more than I like the Story of Tonight, like the normal version that comes first, because Story of Tonight has some like funny little banter in it.
Well, I heard you got a special someone on the side, but
It's going to necessary. Again, it's a filler between Satisfied and my other God tier song, which is called Wait For It. It's really hard for me to pick between Wait For It and Satisfied as number ones. For me, they're very on par. They're both very different.
Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. I can know one thing in life I can control.
Leslie Odom Jr. holds this whole... I keep trying to call it a movie, but it's a theatre show, obviously. I feel like Amber is kind of like the narrator. I guess he is probably that. But yeah, I just feel like the whole story is like from his perspective rather than you would think it would be from Hamilton's perspective.
Life doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes. We rise, we fall.
Leslie Odom Jr.'s performance is just... it's just stunning. That's all I can say. It's just beautiful. After Monsieur Odom Jr.'s amazing song, we have Stay Alive. Okay, Stay Alive. Where do I want to put Stay Alive? I'm tempted to put it down to Necessary and move the Story of Tonight reprise up. So let's do that, shall we? I guess Stay Alive just doesn't capture me, unfortunately. But the song after Stay Alive is another one that's it's pretty great. We have the 10 Jewel Commandments, which is super fun.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's the 10 dual commandments. It's the 10 dual commandments.
It goes through the kind of rules of having a jewel, and I just think it's a super catchy song. It's got a really nice beat. I'm gonna keep it in demigod for now. Meet 'em inside, meet 'em inside. I'm gonna put Meet Me Inside just now in good. I quite like the back and forth between George Washington and Hamilton. And then after Meet Me Inside, we have That Would Be Enough.
Just stay alive, that would be enough.
I really hate to say this, but I think I'm gonna put That Would Be Enough in Necessary. Then we got Guns and Ships. Guns and Ships.
Guns and ships, and so that ballad shifts.
I'm gonna put Guns and Ships in Great. The only reason it's in Great is because of David Diggs. You see him as Lafayette in Act 1, and you know, up till Guns and Ships, he's fun, he's funny, you know, he has his little asides, he has his French accent, super cute. But in Guns and Ships, you really see his talent. He has the fastest lines, the fastest rap lines in the movie. Honestly, if it wasn't for David and his amazing delivery and stuff, this song would probably be in good for me. But, I mean, it has to be great. David Diggs. Fab. After Guns and Ships, we've got History Has Its Eyes on You. I'm going to put that in good. Because again, it's not like, it's more like a through song. So I'm not the biggest fan of the next song. It is Yorktown. I like the end, like the last 30 seconds or so, I'm a fan. I think I'm just going to put it in good. It has good bits and it has flaws, which is kind of like the other ones in good. And then we're back to the amazing Jonathan Groff with What Comes Next.
What comes next? You've been freed. Do you know how hard it is to lead?
And I think I'm going to put it in great. It's not as good as You'll Be Back. You'll Be Back is his #1, but it follows the same beat, the same kind of sentence structure, and it is great. Dear Theodosia, oh, a stunning, stunning, stunning song. So nice, very emotional. I think if you're a parent, you would get very emotional during this song.
Dear Theodosia, what to say to you? You have my eyes, you have your mother's name.
This is such a beautiful song. We've got Leslie Odom Jr. absolutely killing it, nailing it, slaying it. It's almost unfair to put him and Lin-Manuel in the same song. Not that we don't love and stan Lin-Manuel, but he's not the best technical singer, although he wrote this whole play and is a genius. When they start to sing in harmony, their two voices together are stunning.
If we lay a strong enough foundation, we'll pass it on to you. We'll give the world to you and you'll blow us all away.
So I think I'm gonna have to move Theodosia up to great, although I don't like the name of that song. I think they should have named it something different. Maybe something like Foundation or Foundations. I don't know, but I like the song. So it's going in great. And then the last song in Act 1, we have Non-Stop.
Man, the man is non-stop.
Non-Stop is a very full song. It has a lot of odes to the first act and the previous songs. It's a bit like a medley, but like in a very smaller capacity.
Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Assume that attitude may be your doom.
I'm gonna put Non-Stop in great, I think. Yeah, it's definitely on par with like What Comes Next and Guns and Ships and stuff like that. That was Act 1. We're gonna fire straight into Act 2 with What Did I Miss?
What did I miss?
So at the intermission, some of the characters change roles. David Diggs, he goes from playing Lafayette to playing Thomas Jefferson. Now we love David. Is this a great song for me or is it just good? I really need more tears. I didn't want to make too many tears because I didn't want to get too bitty about it. I'm gonna keep What Did I Miss here and good. Then we go on to Cabinet Battle 1. The cabinet battles are super fun. They are done in the style of like a rap battle.
And we almost died in the trench while you were off getting high with the French.
I'm not really sure where to put it though. I think I'm gonna keep it in good for now. My legs hurt sitting on the floor. Next up, we got Take a Break.
Take a break,
You know I have to get my plans in Congress.
run away with us for the summer, let's go upstate.
I think I'm gonna have to put Take a Break in good. And then we've got the sexy song, Say No to This. Hamilton's a naughty boy. I really like this song. I think it's good. Do I think it's great? I might. It's definitely better than Take a Break, What Did I Miss, History Has Its Eye. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to put it in great for now. Then we have another amazing performance from Leslie Odom Jr. with, where is it? The Room Where It Happens. Oh, tune.
No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened.
Honestly, like, this is very close to God tier. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's very close to God tier just for Aaron Burr alone. I keep on mentioning him. He won a Tony Award for his role as Aaron Burr. Okay, I'm gonna move it down to demigod tier. With Satisfied and Wait For It, I've been listening to them over and over and over again, like literally on repeat. I haven't been doing that with The Room Where It Happens, so I think it's gonna stay in demigod status. After that absolute banger, we go down to Skylar Defeated.
Grandpa just lost his seat in the Senate.
Sometimes that's how it goes.
So then we have Cabinet Battle 2. I think both cabinet battles are good. They have their like funny lines and they're good lines.
We needed money and guns and half a chance. Who provided those funds?
So I think they're pretty on par with each other. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. It may be nice.
It must be nice, it must be nice to have Washington on your side.
Washington on Your Side. Another fab David Diggs song, and it's going in great. It is much better than What Did I Miss? Again, he's got like a really cool like rap bit.
Washington isn't gonna listen to disciplined dissidents. This is the difference. This kid is out.
Does it go to demigod? No, I don't think so. It's staying in great. This is a song where Christopher, who plays George Washington, gets to show off his voice, and it's really good. He sounds exactly how he sounds in the album. He is fantastic. It's gonna have to go in great. I think it is. It is. It's gonna have to go in great. And then we come back to our boy, Jonathan Groff.
Are they going to keep on replacing whoever's in charge? If so, who's next?
It's hard because this is probably my least favourite of his 3 songs. I can't leave Groff in good. Groff is always great, so I'm gonna have to put him in great. Adam's Administration is like a non-song. Why is it even on the album, honestly? Like, why are you there?
Welcome, folks, to the Adams administration.
It is going in Necessary easily probably out of that lot in Necessary. Easily the worst one. And then we have We Know. If it wasn't for David, it would be down here in Necessary, but I'm going to put it in Good.
An immigrant embezzling our government fund.
I can almost see the headline, your career is done.
Next is Hurricane. I'm not a massive fan of. I'm going to put it in Good.
In the eye of a hurricane there is quiet.
Only because the staging and the lighting is good. Reynolds pamphlet.
The Reynolds pamphlet.
Again, David kind of steals the game in the Reynolds pamphlet.
Never gonna be president now. One less thing to worry about. One less thing to worry about.
Okay, I'm going to put the Reynolds pamphlet in Great, and I'm going to move some up to demigod status right now. Dear Theodosia, it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful song. Non-stop, I'm going to move non-stop up. That's all I'm going to move for now. Then we've got Burn. Oh, Burn is so stunning.
You forfeit all rights to my heart. You forfeit the place in our bed. You'll sleep in your office instead.
It's going. Oh, Hurricane, where are you going? You're in there. Burn, you're going up to Great. So I quite like Blow Us All Away, which is the next song. I kind of want to put it in Great. Like it's... yeah, I'm putting it in Great. I definitely like it better than everything that's in Good.
I shoulder his legacy with pride. I used to hear him say that someday I would blow us all away.
Yeah, great. It's great. Stay Alive Reprise. I like Stay Alive Reprise more than I like the normal Stay Alive.
I held my head up high.
I know, shh, I know you did everything just right.
It's worse than all of them that I can see in the good category, so I'm just going to put it down here with Necessary. It's Quiet Uptown. Ooh, where are we going with this? It's a super sad song. To me, looking at the good tier, it sits there. Even though it's super emotional.
You hold your child as tight as you can and push away the unimaginable.
It's not quite great, but it's just good. Next, we have the election of 1800s.
Can we get back to politics?
Please.
Yo.
The election of 1800 is a fun song. It's kind of a reprise or rephrase of Washington on Your Side.
Well, I'll be damned. Well, I'll be damned.
Hamilton's on your side.
Washington on Your Side is the better song. I think I'm going to put it in Good. I have the honor to be your obedient servant. I actually really like this song. Anytime there's kind of like a backwards and forwards, I'm a big fan of it, especially if it's between Hamilton and Burr.
I had the honor to be your obedient servant.
So, obedient servant is gonna go in Great. Oh, they're all shifted now. I think Great is winning. Best of wives, best of women, like.
Best of wives and best of women.
Again, it's basically like 5 lines. I'm gonna keep it in Necessary. Sarah, 2 more songs, guys. 2 more songs. 2 really good songs. The World Was Wide Enough feels like 3 different songs in one. We have the song before the duel, we have what Hamilton sings during the duel, and then we have the aftermath.
I should have known the world was wide enough for both Hamilton and
It feels like 3 songs, it really does. But of course I have to kind of judge them as one. I'm going to go with Great. I just don't think it sits quite at demigod status looking at what's already there. And do you know what, I'm actually going to move Dear Theodosia down. Just thinking about it, it's not quite demigod status. But yeah, I'm gonna leave The World Was Wide Enough in Great. And now we come to the final song. It has to go to God tier for me, I think. It's so hard, but it makes me cry every time.
And when my time is up, have I done enough? Will they tell our story?
So that's it, folks. I have ranked 46 songs. I have no idea how long this video is going to be. I apologise profusely if it's super long. I'm not going to split it into two parts. I am not splitting it. I would love to hear your thoughts on my ranking. Do you agree with my god tier, my demigod tier? Do you agree with what I've got down below in necessary? I want to know what you think. Remember to answer the question of which song on the soundtrack is the longest and how long is the duration of the song. Comment down below. No cheating. This was a long one, but I had a blast doing it and I'm glad that I just did it. It was a big job. It's going to be a big edit, but I'm glad I just went for it and gave it a go. So if you liked the video, please give it a wee like and I will see you guys next time. Bye!